What's up, everybody? GeauxBurns here, and today is officially my birthday. That's right, once a year on this day, I celebrate the day of my birth, which happened to be on a Wednesday, by the way, so it's kind of fitting that we're having a birthday on a Wednesday, the same day of the week that I was officially born on. Anyways, you can go ahead and commence with the birthday well wishes below in the comment section, only if you're into that sort of thing, i.e. wishing people happy birthday. If you're not, no big deal. Don't worry about it. I do have something else you can comment on in the video once we are officially done. Now today we're going to do top 5 wishes, which is very similar to my top 5 idea series. But the difference is, since it's my birthday and you supposed to get wishes or a wish or something, I thought I would give out my 5 Grand Theft Auto Online wishes for things I'd like to see eventually added to Grand Theft Auto Online for next gen and possibly even last gen if the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3 still have the hardware capacity to do some of these things. Now the first wish that I have to be included in Grand Theft Auto Online down the road would be a 4-passenger monster truck, because the Liberator and the Marshall monster truck are a lot of fun bouncing around the hills, but they only seat 2 passengers, and it would just be a lot more fun if we could purchase a 4-door or 4-passenger monster truck via Pegasus for us and 3 of our friends and crewmates to roam around in. It would be a lot more fun to have 4 people in a monster truck as opposed to just 2, because 9 times out of 10 you're hanging out in the lobby goofing off with more than just one other person, and the others usually feel left out. Now, if there's 6 people in the lobby, I guess the other 2 are screwed unless they also have a monster truck, right? Alright, so the next wish I have on my list is military vehicles and, yes, swords. I'm putting that all together into one big wish. Now, Rockstar did partially grant this wish with yesterday's confirmation of Heist finally coming to Grand Theft Auto Online on all platforms somewhere in early 2015. They confirmed basically the Hydra, a Russian attack helicopter, Merryweather or Merc armored vehicles, an army helicopter with 2 sweet-looking mini Vulcan guns on the sides. So yeah, I'm pretty jacked about those vehicles, but I want more, damn it, it's my birthday! I'd love to see a Hunter attack helicopter, which is not the helicopter that was in the trailer, by the way, which was obviously a Russian attack helicopter. And no, one of the armored vehicles was not an APC, even though I'd love to have the APC from Ballad of Gay Tony, along with the Rustler World War II warplane from San Andreas, based off the Spitfire and Mustang fighter planes from World War II. I also would like a World War I version of the Duster biplane, and perhaps even a Grand Theft Auto version of the Sherman tank from World War II, a little bit smaller and faster than the Rhino tank, but deals less damage and is a lot easier to destroy than the Rhino tank. Those are just some of my wishes regarding military vehicles, and of course the second half of that wish is swords. I want some freaking swords, like a cavalry saber, a katana blade, a machete, a cutlass, a rapier, a scimitar, something. I want a sweet-ass bladed weapon. Come on, Rockstar, you can do it! It's my birthday, for crying out loud, Rockstar! Alright, so the next wish is something I've been wanting for a very, very long time. A survival creator. That's right. The ability for us to make our own survivals, because sadly, survival is the most neglected job of all the jobs out there. We only have, like, what, less than 10? I think 9 at the most. It would just be really awesome if we had the ability to make our own survivals in various locations with various enemy NPCs like the Ballas, clowns, vagos, prostitutes, etc. Plus, I would like the ability to extend survivals beyond 10 waves, which gives us the means to earn more money and, of course, RP playing survival. Maybe even up the player number from just 4 to 8 to possibly even 16 for the 10 plus or infinity waves in survival. And as the waves get harder and more difficult and crazy, the NPCs could roll out with attack helicopters, actually use the machine guns and the rockets on the Buzzard, the machine guns on the Annihilator, the jets maybe down the road, and of course tanks. Oh yeah. And I would also like to see a new RP system added and included in survival matches. For example, I've talked about this a long time ago, the ability to earn bonus RP for the most kills per wave, or you earn bonus RP by surviving the entire survival, all 10 waves. And of course, a wave save RP. Say, for example, the rest of your crewmates, the rest of your friends are gunned down in the wave, and you're all that's left, and you manage to pull through and kill all the NPCs and carry the rest of the team on to the next wave. I think you deserve a little extra RP just for accomplishing that feat. My next birthday wish for Grand Theft Auto Online is for Rockstar to add a new location or locations and an expansion pack DLC. Even if we had to pay, say, 10, 15, 20 bucks for it, I'd be willing to do so, whether it's North Yankton, Liberty City, Las Venturas, San Fierro, Vice City, etc. I think the two most realistic ones is probably North Yankton, since they already built it for 2 missions in Grand Theft Auto 5 Story. They just had to tweak it a little bit, add a little bit more to it, and I think it would be a great location for us to go to, besides just Los Santos and Blaine County, because after a while, those locations are going to start to get a little boring, so we need somewhere new to go, Rockstar, like North Yankton, or even Liberty City. I was playing Grand Theft Auto 4 multiplayer the other day, along with Red Dead Redemption multiplayer, both on the 360 with some of you, my viewers, my subs, my subscribers, my fans. And while I realize that the Grand Theft Auto 4 version of Liberty City is a tad dated graphically compared to Grand Theft Auto 5, and they're both built on separate engines, I just can't imagine it being too difficult for Rockstar to transfer over the programming, the software of Liberty City, of that map, to the next-gen engine, reskin it, update the graphics a little bit, re-res it or whatever they need to do, and make it a location that we could venture to off in Grand Theft Auto Online as an expansion DLC. A new location like North Yankton or Liberty City would add new mission contacts, new jobs, death matches, races, captures, survivals, yes, and of course, new safe houses that we could possibly purchase. Who knows, maybe even some exclusive weapons, clothing, and of course vehicles that you can only purchase if you happen to have the DLC expansion pack of North Yankton, Liberty City, or another location. Now, coming in at number 1 on my top 5 wishes, I want a real version of Janine, my primary character. Just kidding. Or am I? Hey, it is my birthday, okay? All right, enough kidding around. Here is my number 1 wish. The ability for us to finally purchase up to 3 properties. Right now, unfortunately, we only can have 2 properties, 2 garages, which means we're capped at 20 vehicles. And with a 3rd property, that would up our vehicle limit to 30. Because with each new DLC that comes out, that means new vehicles that we have to purchase. And when we run out of room, we have to make tough decisions. Okay, that vehicle has to go, that vehicle has to go. Or we simply just say, screw you, Rockstar, we're not buying another vehicle until you give us more room. So giving us a 3rd property and garage is a win-win for everybody. It's a win for the players, the gamers, and it's a win for Rockstar because it also means possibly more shark cards, baby. And something else I'd like to have added is in-game activities to the apartments and safe houses like darts, poker, table tennis, arcade games, maybe on the TV, air hockey, a pool table perhaps, and maybe even a gym for the high-end apartments where you can go and build up your stats, like a weight room, a treadmill, a swimming pool, perhaps a boxing bag, and even an exercise bike would be sweet as well, all of which would help you, fine-tune your stats and get them all ramped up to 100%. A lot quicker, a lot faster than just doing missions or all the other little things that we have to do in order to work up on our stats, right? So there you have it, my top 5 wishes for Grand Theft Auto Online. Actually, I do have a bonus wish for Grand Theft Auto Online, just something off the side. I would like for all remaining Grand Theft Auto 5 story mode clothing to be unlockable and purchasable and available only once you get past rank 120, because after rank 120, after you unlock the minigun, that's it. There's nothing else. No other incentive to rank up besides once you get to 200 and of course you officially rank up to 100% max health. That's it. I just think it's a really good idea for Rockstar to bring all that clothing that Michael, Trevor, and Franklin wear that we currently don't have, make it available to us in online. Once we reach certain ranks, scatter them up, from 120 plus to like 130, 135, 150, 175, 200, 164 like myself, 300, 350, like 417 like delinquent, 500 and beyond. The higher you go, the more things unlock for you to be able to buy. I just think that would be really awesome. And it would be a little incentive for us to continue ranking up our characters in Grand Theft Auto Online. And before I wrap up, not just Franklin, Michael, and Trevor, but everybody else, like Amanda, Tracy, Jimmy, Lamar, Molly, everyone else, okay? So everyone else's clothing, whether main character, secondary character, ancillary character, just NPCs walking down the streets of Los Santos, make their clothing available to purchase in Grand Theft Auto Online. All right, so I do have one final wish, and that is for you to have a very happy holidays, be it Christmas, Hanukkah, Festivus, Kwanzaa, Saturnalia, Winter Solstice, or whatever you happen to recognize and celebrate during this time of year. I hope it's a good time with your friends, your family, your loved ones, and thank you very much for your support, your likes, your comments, your subscriptions, and of course, wishing me happy birthday today. It really does mean a lot to me. Once again, you're not obligated to do so, by the way, only if you want to. And here's the question for all of you who do not wish to wish me a happy birthday, but wish to participate in a little commenting, a little Q&A. Which of these wishes was your favorite? The 4-door passenger monster truck, military vehicles and swords, survivor creator, new locations like Liberty City and North Yankton, a third property? Oh yeah. And feel free and let me know below in the comments section. And as always, thanks for watching.